How'd you like to be the president of a company having to deal with video coming in like this on the national news program like ours, being watched by hundreds of thousands of people?
Well, I've been offering a suggestion that we ought to have super tankers on the surface of the Gulf sucking in all of that oil. Rather than dispersing it, let's suck it in and take it off and put it in storage tanks and separate the water and go back out and get some more. If we put a small fleet of super tankers into the mix there with their huge pumps sucking in millions of barrels of seawater mixed with oil, we could perhaps clean some of that mess up.
Interesting point. Now, back to my question to you about this being one of those aberrations, a thing that just happened. But there seems to be some information that we've received leading up to the possibility that maybe they were a little careless, that maybe they didn't do their due diligence. What do you make of those accusations? And is it possible that there was kind of an institutional failure here, not just with BP, but with the people who are supposed to be their watchdogs?
There are two human factors on a rig that are absolutely critical, that are watched like a hawk, at least by the company I came from and other companies that I know. One is you have to have command of control authority at all times. You have to have someone of sufficient experience and management capability that you know someone is absolutely in charge, whether something goes right or something goes wrong. The second is you have got to have open and transparent communications, especially in a world of a rig, which is like a small village, but of subcontracted companies. I wrote an op-ed for the New York Times a couple of weeks ago about the risks of outsourcing on oil rigs. And if the communications become corporatized instead of human communications, you could have a real problem on your hands.
Did that happen here?
I think we need to get to the bottom. I don't know. I've been advocating that, you know, rather than having these congressional hearings about things we don't know, I'd much rather have an investigation be taking place to find out what happened when, who said what to whom, get all the witnesses to testify, the people who made the accusations, ask them the basis of their accusations. Let's get to the bottom of this and take it wherever it takes us, because the reality is this can't happen again.
Could it be, yes or no, an institutional failure?
I doubt that it's an institutional failure. BP has been out there for a long time doing many